Alright, normally the arachnoid mater has the cerebrospinal fluid, and if you look closely, you can see the dura mater right here, and then you can see the arachnoid mater just covering the pia mater. The reason it's very close to the pia mater here in the grabber is because there isn't any cerebrospinal fluid that pushes the arachnoid mater closer to the dura mater. Right after, you puncture the arachnoid mater to get into the subarachnoid space to aspirate any cerebrospinal fluid. If you look closer here, you can see that there is the spinal cord right here, and associated with it is the pia mater, which is normally unable to be dissected from the spinal cord. The spinal cord traverses down the length of the body and ends closer to around the L1, L2 vertebrae, and that portion of the spinal cord is called the conus medullaris. And if I can find that for you right here, you can see the cone-like structure right here. It's called the conus medullaris, or the medullary cone. And the extension from the conus medullaris is called the filum terminale internum, because of which it is inside the dural sac, and it is just an extension of the pia mater. You can see the filum terminale internum right there, and it traverses down to the S2 region where the dural sac ends, and from the dural sac, where the dural sac ends at the S2 region, it then connects to the coccygeal region by the filum terminale externum, meaning that it is outside the dural sac, and that's also called the coccygeal ligament. It holds the spinal cord from moving up and down. Later on, you can see here on the sides of the spinal cord, you can see the little teeth-like structures called denticulate ligaments, which are the extensions of this pia mater, and that go through the arachnoid mater and attach to the dura mater, and that encloses the spinal cord within the dura mater and prevents any medial-lateral movement of the spinal cord itself. This region, from where the conus medullaris ends down to the coccygeal region, which cannot be seen here, obviously, because it hasn't been dissected completely, is called the cauda equina, and it composes of nerves that become the spinal nerves of the lower lumbar, sacral, and the coccygeal regions of the spinal cord. Up closer here, you can see that there is associated with the spinal cord are the posterior and the anterior rootlets. This right here is the posterior rootlet, and anterior to it, if I can find it here for you, is the anterior rootlet. And the posterior rootlet, or the dorsal rootlet, forms the dorsal root ganglion, and anterior to it would be the anterior root ganglion, composed of the anterior rootlets. The dorsal root ganglion and the anterior root ganglion converge to form distally a spinal nerve, which has both sensory and motor nerves. And the spinal nerve distally branches off into the anterior rami and the posterior rami, which again have mixed nerves. This is about it. If there's anything else I forgot, I apologize.